Okay, guys, let's look at a review over our adding and subtracting polynomials from today. So in looking at the problems that you have, I'm going to look through all of them and find the highest exponent that happens. So the highest exponent I have is x to the second. So I'm going to set up my standard form. And then I'm going to go through and start sorting. So I have 3x squared plus 8. Then here, negative 4x squared plus 2. And then here, 6x squared minus 4x. And then I'm just going to total my things up for my columns. So if I go through and total this column, I have positive 3 plus negative 4 plus 6. So I'm left with 5x squared. Minus 4x is just going to come down because there's nothing else there. And then plus 10. You have lots of examples to look over for adding, so be sure to look over those. And let's take a look at some of the subtracting. Okay, remember, distribute that negative to everything here. So it basically means you're going to switch those signs. So positive 3x squared becomes negative 3x squared. Positive 2x, or negative 2x becomes plus 2x. Minus 9 becomes plus 9. And then I'm going to go through and start to set up my columns. X squared is my highest exponent. So set up my standard form. Realize when you go to put the things in columns, you're using these numbers though. So I'm going to add a 1 with this x squared. So 1x squared plus 3x minus 8. And then negative 3x squared plus 2x plus 9. So if I total those, negative 2x squared for the first one, plus 5x for the middle because it's a positive 5x, and then plus 1. Okay, let's look at our last one. So again, in a subtraction problem, you're going to distribute to all of these. So positive 7x squared becomes negative 7x squared. Instead of minus 6x, it's going to be plus. Instead of plus 5, it's going to be minus 5. Then when you go to set up your columns, use those numbers. So x squared is the highest exponent, and then x, and then your number. So in the first one, I have 8. Positive 5x, and negative 3x squared, negative 7x squared, plus 6x, and minus 5. So if we total, it's negative 10x squared, plus 11x, plus 3. Okay, go over your